Today in Unit 13, Lesson 2, we're going to talk about some relationships that we can use with angles to solve problems. In Lesson 1, we talked about classification of angles, but now we're actually going to be using numbers. So the first vocab word is adjacent angles. Adjacent means next to each other. So two angles that are next to each other and share a same side, and you need to add this to your notes, and a vertex. So they're adjacent if they have the same side. In this question, this is their same side. And then the vertex is the point where they intersect. So and this is their same vertex. Let me write that better. So same side, same vertex. Our first question says, why are these not adjacent? So this first one, if you look, it doesn't match up with the picture because it does not have the same vertex. So that's why they're not adjacent. And then these ones are not adjacent because they don't actually share the side. The space is in between them. So they don't have the same side. So adjacent means beside each other. The next word is vertical. And vertical angles are angles that are across from each other. So they're across from each other when two line segments intersect. They're also congruent. That means they're equal. So M means measure. So the measure of angle 1 is equal to the measure of angle 2. But that also means if we had an angle 3 and 4, that they would also be equal. So the ones across from each other are equal. So in this example, I can see this is 68, and the one across from it is also 68 degrees. And then these two, if we had to find them, we could, but these two are also equal. So the ones across from each other are vertical angles, they're equal. Then this should be a review from 6th grade. Complementary angles have a sum of 90. So if you add them up, 70 degrees plus 20 degrees, we will get 90 degrees. So to find a missing number, like we're trying to find this x, we can know that this is complementary because the square means 90 degrees. It's a right angle. So I can subtract 90 degrees minus 30 degrees to get that my missing angle there, the angle where the x is 60 degrees. And the last vocab word is supplementary. So supplementary angles add up to 180. So the two make a straight line if you put them together. So 120 plus 60 will get 180 degrees. So if you have two supplementary angles, and we know they're supplementary because the straight line is 180 degrees, I can subtract 180 degrees minus 151 degrees, which is what this angle is. So I borrow and I get 9, I get 29. So that means x here is 29 degrees. Sometimes you have to take those vocab words and you have to solve equations involving them. So in these examples, I'm going to set up the equation and then you're going to solve it with the Edpuzzle video. So our first one, I know that these are complementary. Just going to write comp for complementary. That means they have to add up to 90. So it goes 3x plus 30 has to equal 90. And then we need to solve that equation to figure out what x is. This next example, I know this is a supplementary angle, so I know that I can do 180 minus 80 to get 100. So I know that this angle is 100 degrees. So my equation is going to be 4x minus 140 equals 100 degrees. And then we need to solve it. And the last one is vertical angles, and I know that they're across from each other, so they're equal. So 11y minus 36 is equal to 63. Now you're going to solve those and check them with the Edpuzzle video.